As Marshall Goldsmith, renowned management thinker, rightly observed, "What got you here won't get you there." For any organization, the lines between strategy deployment and execution can often become blurred in the hustle of achieving everyday objectives. To have an edge in today's relentless business environment, organizations must make certain that their strategies are properly deployed and then executed, two aspects which hold equal importance for successful outcome generation. This process is not a singular event but an iterative one, demanding commitment, diligence, and adept directional steering. The quintessential nature of strategy deployment. James Schrager, a strategy professor at the University of Chicago, posits, "Strategy is not a detailed plan or program of instructions, it is a unifying theme that gives coherence and direction to the actions and decisions of an individual or an organization." This doctrine draws emphasis to the initial part of strategy deployment, which is the successful alignment and internalization of corporate strategy within all functional levels. This paves the way for ownership thinking and keeps the strategic objectives front and center. Iterative planning for effective execution. Iterative planning is a bedrock principle for smooth strategy deployment. The concept takes its root from the Agile methodology. It stresses on the importance of breaking down a grand plan which allows reassessment of strategy direction after each partial completion. This makes strategy execution more dynamic and adaptive. The whetstone of communication. Transparent communication serves as a critical milestone to efficient strategy deployment. To ensure everyone within the organization remains aligned with the vision and strategic objectives, instigating and receiving feedback is pivotal. This continuous loop enables organizations to pivot quickly and make adjustments as needed during strategy execution. APT-alignment, prioritization, and tracking. The founding pillars for successful strategy deployment and execution are alignment, prioritization, and tracking, often acronymic as APT. Alignment, ensuring coherent alignment between team and organizational objectives and strategies, is the primary step towards effective strategy deployment. Prioritization, prioritizing strategic objectives and aligning resources accordingly, helps in ensuring desired outcomes and smooth strategy execution. It allows teams to focus attentively and work coherently towards fulfilling the organization's vision. Tracking the progress of the strategy execution and adjusting plans with agility allows organizations to remain focused on their core objectives while adjusting course in the face of evolving market dynamics. Paradigm of people, process, and technology. At the core of successful strategy deployment and execution lies the age-old paradigm of people, process, and technology. To enable effective strategy deployment, the leadership needs to address these three aspects carefully. People, providing regular trainings and nurturing a culture of transparency and ownership can help people embrace the strategy and contribute effectively to its execution. Process, streamlined processes that underpin a strategy can aid in its effective deployment and execution. The use of effective project management methodologies and performance improvement tools can play a crucial role here. Technology, leveraging technology is increasingly becoming a decisive factor for the successful execution of strategies. It enables transparency, interdepartmental cooperation, and real-time tracking of progress. The glue of strategic leadership. In strategy deployment and execution, the role of a leader becomes crucially significant. Leaders need to inspire frontline workers, middle managers, and executives to work collectively towards achieving strategic objectives, while also mitigating any resistance to change. They need to candidly and frequently communicate the strategy and its execution progress, thereby reinforcing the strategic direction at all levels within the organization. By admitting to this envisioned mode of strategy deployment and execution, business leaders can steer their corporations with confidence, creating companies that are resilient, proactive, and capable of translating strategic intent into operational reality. Want to learn more about strategy deployment and execution? We have included links to relevant resources in the description. Also, download presentations, templates, and other best practice tools on strategy deployment and strategy execution from Flevy.com.